for those of you that are still feeling stuck as we're shedding the final bits of the year of the snake, how can we redirect our minds into something something that has movement? You know, we're needing movement. We're moving into the year of the horse, but with that stuck energy where you feel trapped. Well, I can't move out of this situation, whatever it may be. I need another card. How do we move this stuck energy? I don't want those, I want this one. Insight 13 or 4 might be significant to you. 29 or 11, you are the universe. Some of you might need to be doing like spiritual baths, a little bit of cleansing, get some sage or Palo Santo, take a salt bath. It's the energy. I'm just seeing how, I mean, obviously I do Reiki and this makes me think of, you know, chakras inside the body, but I'm noticing that the aura around is almost being penetrated by all of this blue also. Whatever's around you right now, your external environment is making you feel off balance almost. And so you might feel at peace and whole inside of yourself, but everything around you, it's chaotic. And then this card then basically goes with it beautifully. Excuse me, someone doesn't want me to get this out. Whoever is in your external environment does not want this to come out. You are the universe. You're creating your own universe. But notice too in this card, you can see the building down here and you can see the people, but it's kind of blurred in with all of those clouds. Don't let the chaos of other people confuse you. All right? Stop listening to all the chatter. There is nothing wrong with you saying, no, I can't, or I just need some space. I need time alone right now. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually really healthy. And it's not because you're doing it to get back at anybody. But when we go inside of ourselves, yeah, death. And I'm getting such a beautiful energy from this as well. You're ready for that transition. Death can be so many different things. I mean, it can be very sad and it could be grieving, but I am not getting that from this. This is transformational. You know, even in this card, this is a skeleton sitting upon this horse, you know. Hopefully I can get past that glare. But look how victorious this looks. I've chosen for this transformation. I've chosen this. You cannot take this from me. I'm ready for that inner peace, that stillness that I've been craving and longing for. And there's the Hermit. I mean, don't you just love when it all aligns? I absolutely do. You're ready to go on that journey, whatever that looks like for you. I love this. You're not stuck. You're moving. I'm not going to take all these, but I am going to look at them quickly. Empress, King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. There is some regret here from the past, but you're ready to take action. There's a lot of self-love that needs to come in from this because you know your worth, you know your value. And other people from the past may not want you to know that. It's okay to be a little guarded right now. You're protecting your energy. You're protecting your peace. It's a good thing. You've been juggling a lot too with this 2 of Pentacles. Some of you might, I haven't been coughing and now I'm coughing all of a sudden. Increase your water intake. Add a little bit of lemon, a little bit of salt, you know, get that going on there. 6 of Wands. You have, again, victory. Like, look, he's on that horse. just like the Death card. You're ready for this. Whatever this is for you, you are ready for this. You know, I get a lot of focusing on breaking free from the mundane, you know, the ego death. And when we talk about an ego death in a spiritual sense, really we're talking about someone who might be going through a midlife crisis. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's your system is moving out of an old, tattered structure, and you're looking for the new, and you're trying to find what fits and what suits you, and that's okay. Do it within reason, you know, stick to your boundaries. Whatever you're co-creating with the universe and whatever you're putting out there, that's what's going to come back to you. So be careful with that also, you know. Do I want more of the same toxicity to come back to me, the same old repeated patterns, or do I want something fresh and new to come towards me? Whatever you put out is what you will receive. So if you're done with a certain lesson, take a step back and recognize, I see the same pattern, I see the same cycle. I don't do this anymore. So don't repeat lessons, is what I'm getting at here. What is this unstuck energy? The Ace of Pentacles, it's all new, it's all abundant. It's what you put into it is what you're going to get out. I want to get one more for this Death card, though. Because he really is, it feels like the highlighted moment of this entire journey that you're getting ready to go on. And it'll be, I want to say it's going to be quick, but again, it's what we make out of it. King of Cups, emotional depth. Again, for those of you that are resonating with masculine energy, because I am seeing a king and not a queen here. Remember, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us. There is a lot of emotional depth that has not been expressed. Okay? Stop acting like you've got it together. Yeah. Let those emotions flow. Let them flow. You know, the King of Cups in the original deck of tarot, he almost has a lid on his cup. Whatever the emotions are, and I'm seeing that he's, you know, cloaked in blue and a good bit of gold, so this is very regal. It needs to come out, whatever it may be. And allow yourself that space to have those emotions. And there, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Nines may be significant for you. Don't be in your head about it. And yet, your dream state might be trying to tell you something right now. I'm just noticing how she's almost like she's asleep. And the swords are on the outside of her. But she looks somewhat peaceful. The Seven of Pentacles, there is a fruitful harvest that you're ready for it, and yet there's a few more things you need to do. Notice how he has oranges down here in the basket, but there's a couple more up here that he has yet to get. There's still some work that needs to be put in. And there's one down here at the bottom in the corner, something you might have forgotten about that you need to do. Let's get one more of these. But this is a beautiful transition. For those of you that that's resonating with, where it's time to block it out. Block out the old toxic nonsense that's been, I want to say, plaguing you for some time, you know? Stop listening to other people. Don't let anybody tell you what, I want to say what your truth is. You know what your truth is, and don't allow your own illusions and confusion to tell you otherwise. Yeah, meditate, really tap in, know where you're going. Soul writing, soul craft, and focus. It's time to go within, my friends. It's really time to dive deep. What is your soul calling you towards? What has it always been calling you towards? Whether it makes sense or not to other people, it does not matter. Block out the rest of it. You know, intuitively, you know what's being called to you, or what you're being called to do, maybe even. But it's time to go within. I'm seeing soul writing. There's a little bit of Akashic record going on here. And there's also, for those of you that write, and that's how you get your emotion out, start journaling. Keep a dream journal near you. Be grateful for everything you have as well. You know, maybe a gratitude journal, but really write down those dreams. I mentioned this in another reading the other day about that soul star, 8th chakra. That's right about the crown, and I'm seeing it again. It's up higher. And the soul craft. I'm going to take a little bit of a deeper dive and look deeper into this because I want to know. Maybe I'm being nosy and I want to know for myself too because I'm also part of the collective. This soul craft, there's something that's being made for you with the rest of the group. So, catch you guys.